So in part 1 I butchered and cut a picanha into steaks, but this is part 2 where we finally get to grill it up. I'm going to be using my just keep flipping method, but first I have to start by lighting a chimney of charcoal. It's so easy to stick a fire lighter underneath and wait about 15 minutes till it's lit. This to me is a perfectly lit chimney of coals. The flames are nearly all the way up, but the top layer isn't actually burned yet. So when I dump it upside down, that unlit layer goes on the bottom, it gets lit by the coals on top of it, and then your fire lasts longer. If you wait till your coals are all ashed over, you're already out of fuel. So I've set my grill up so all the coals are down that end, and I've got a cool end here. So if my steaks are cooking too quickly or the fire flares up, I've got this safety zone I can pull them to. It doesn't matter where you stand near a fire, the smoke always comes straight to you. I know that first flip was pretty underwhelming in color, but you've got to trust the crust. This is a just keep flipping method. I swear by it. So the idea is if I keep these steaks moving over the flame, I'm going to build that crust and make sure that it's not overcooking on any one side. The other thing with picanha, as you can see here, that fat cap does flare up. So if this gets too much, I can go ahead and move these steaks to the indirect side and let that fire chill out a little bit. So although these fat caps are absolutely starting to render, the steaks are nowhere near cooked because I just put them on. So now that they are actually seared, I'm just going to move them across to that indirect side. This is Star, she's our guest dog. The steaks are seared, I'm going to close the lid and let them finish cooking until they hit 135 internal temp, which is medium rare, and that's going to take like 5 to 10 minutes. The rest of the steaks are resting inside, but I pulled this piece out just for you guys. So let's see how we did. Feels good. Medium rare. Okay, I know a lot of you won't believe me since you're like, that's medium, it's past the point. So I'm going to take it inside and show you under different light. Same piece of steak, different lighting. That is a thing of beauty. Now remember, it is steak night after all. Cheers. Living my best life. And you should too.